Good day to you, children. In our previous section, we came across the quadratic formula in which we used to find the solutions for the equation or the values of x, and it was given by x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. This was our quadratic formula, and in this quadratic formula, this term b square minus 4ac, the term b square minus 4ac is called as the determinant, and the function or the importance of this term determinant is that it determines the nature of roots or what kind of roots our quadratic equation has. For example, if ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is our quadratic equation, then b square minus 4ac is its determinant. Finding this determinant will tell us what kind of roots our quadratic equation has. And in that we have three scenarios. The first one is when b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 or it is a positive number. In that case, the roots or the solutions are real and distinct means different. The equation has two different and real roots. And in the second scenario, we have b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. When b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then the roots of the equation are real and equal. In our previous examples, we came across some equations who had the same roots, and the last case or the last type of roots which we come across are b square minus 4ac is less than 0. When b square minus 4ac is less than 0 or when it is a negative number, then the roots of the equation, the roots are imaginary, or in your case they do not exist. Imaginary. So the upcoming problems will be based on the nature of roots. So the first example from the textbook itself is to find the discriminant of the equation 2x square minus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. To find the discriminant of this equation and also to determine the nature of its roots. So first let us write down the coefficients a, b and c. A is equal to 2, b is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to 3. So now our discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac, which is equal to b is minus 4 whole square minus into 4 into a is 2 into 3. So minus 4 whole square is 16, minus 4 2 is 8, 8 3 is 24. So 16 minus 24 is minus 8, which is less than 0. When just in the conditions which we saw, when b square minus 4ac, when it is negative, then the roots of the equation are imaginary. Therefore, the roots are imaginary. It does not mean that the equation doesn't have any solutions, but it means that the solutions are imaginary. You'll learn about imaginary numbers in your upcoming classes if you choose mathematics. So in the 17th question, I am leaving it to you as your home activity. In the 18th example, once again they have asked us to find the discriminant of the equation 3x square minus 2x plus 1 by 3 is equal to 0, and hence find the nature of its roots. So first we have to find a discriminant, then we have to determine their nature, and lastly we have to find what are those roots. So now writing down the coefficients, a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 and c is equal to 1 by 3. So discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac, which is equal to minus 2 whole square minus 4 into 3 into 1 by 3. 3 ones are 3s are cancels. So we got 4 minus 4, 0. So when discriminant is equal to 0, then therefore the roots are the roots of the equation. The roots are real and equal. So when the roots are real and equal, then we have our quadratic formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. Just now we found out the value of b square minus 4ac was 0. So I can skip that and directly go to the first part of the equation. X is equal to minus of minus 2 plus or minus 0 by 2 into 3, 6. So this is equal to 2 plus 0 by 6 and 2 minus 0 by 6. So 2 ones are, 2 threes are, 2 ones are, 2 threes are, which is equal to 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. As you can see, the roots of the equation are one and the same, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3. These are the roots, equal and real roots. Now coming to the exercise 4, I am going to leave the first main to you as your homework. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equations. If the real roots exist, find them. There are 3 sub questions in that first main question, which I am going to be leaving it to you to solve them. I am straightforward going to solve the second main question, in which find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have 2 equal roots. So here they have given us 2 quadratic equations in which one of the coefficients is missing. For example, in the first sub question, 2x square plus kx plus 3 is equal to 0. We have to find the value of k such that the roots of the equation are equal. So we know that as roots are equal, determinant d is equal to 0. When roots are equal, the determinant is 0. So this implies b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. We know the value of b is k square minus 4 into 2 into 3 is equal to 0. So k square minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 is equal to 0. So k square is equal to 24. So this implies k is equal to root of 24 plus or root of plus or minus 24. These are the 2 values of k, that is plus 24 and minus 24. Similarly, in the second sub question, once again we have to consider the roots to be equal, and the question is kx of x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. First let us convert this into our quadratic equation, that is kx square minus 2k plus 6 is equal to 0. So now a is equal to k, b is equal to minus 2k and 6 is c is equal to 6. So once again, since roots are equal, we know that discriminant is equal to 0. We have, since discriminant is 0, b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. So putting the values, minus 2k whole square minus 4 into k into 6 is equal to 0. 4k square minus 2k whole square is 4k square minus 24k is equal to 0. On factorizing, we get 4k common, and in the bracket what will be remaining is k minus x is equal to 0. So this implies 4k is equal to 0, k minus 6 is equal to 0. So we get 2 factors from that. One value is k is equal to 0 and another value is k is equal to 6. These are the required solutions. K equals 0 is not possible because k is also the coefficient of x square and a cannot be equal to 0. So this is not a possible solution. So k is equal to x is the only required answer. So in the third question, it is a situational problem. Is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth and its area is 800 meters square? If so, find the length and breadth. So if length and breadth L and B be the dimensions of the grove. L and B be the dimensions. Then they have told us that length is twice its breadth. That means length is equal to L is equal to 2 times B. Also they have told us that area of the grove is equal to, let this be equation 1, area of the grove is equal to, which is length into breadth, which is equal to 800 meters square. So from 1 we have the value of length is 2B into B is equal to 800. So 2B square is equal to 800. So on further simplification we get 400. So B square is equal to 400. This implies B is equal to plus or minus 20 meters. So therefore since breadth is 20 meters, length is equal to 2 times breadth, which is equal to 2 into 20, which is equal to 40 meters. So it is possible to design a mango grove by whose length is twice its breadth and whose area is 800 meters, and the dimensions of that grove is length is 40 meter and breadth or width is 20 meters. This is the solution. In the fourth question, is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. So the situation is, the sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. So let X be present age of one friend. If X is the present age of one friend, then 20 minus X is the present age of other friend. Present age of other friend. Why? Because they have told us that the sum of the ages X plus 20 minus X is equal to 20. Sum of their present ages is 20 years. So now 4 years ago, if the present ages are X and 20 minus X, then 4 years ago X would have been X minus 4 and 20 minus X would have been 20 minus X minus 4, which is equal to 16 minus X. And they have told us that the product of their ages 4 years ago was 48. That means X minus 4 into 16 minus X is equal to 48. So opening the brackets, we get X into 16, 16X, X minus X square, 16 fours are minus 64 plus 4X is equal to 48. So 60. This will be equal, on rearranging we get minus X square, 16X plus 4X plus 20X minus 64 minus 48 is equal to 0. So this implies, on rearranging, X square minus 20X plus 112 is equal to 0. So now let us determine if the solutions exist. So A is equal to 1, B is equal to minus 20 and C is equal to 112. So discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC, which is equal to B is minus 20 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 112. So 20 whole square is 400 minus negative numbers on squaring will become positive. 400 minus 4 2s are 8, 4 1s are 4, 448, which is equal to minus 48. So the discriminant is negative. So since discriminant is negative, the roots are imaginary. The roots are imaginary. So therefore, the situation is not possible. The situation is not possible. This is the solution. So now the last question of the exercise and also the chapter, the fifth question. The we have, is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 400 meter square? If so, find its length and breadth. Let L and B be our dimensions, be the dimensions of the park. So since L and B are the dimensions, that is length and breadth, then perimeter is equal to 2 times length plus breadth, which is equal to 80 meters. So 2 ones are 2 40s are. This implies length plus breadth is equal to 40. So this implies length is equal to 40 minus breadth. This is the first equation. Name this as first equation. They also told us area, which is equal to length into breadth, is equal to 400 meter square. Now from 1 we have length is equal to 40 minus breadth. Substituting that, 40 minus breadth, 40 minus b into b is equal to 400. So this implies, opening the brackets, we get 40b minus b square is equal to 400. So this implies we get an equation of the form b square minus 40b minus 400 plus 400 is equal to 0. This is our quadratic equation. So now we have a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 40 and c is equal to 400. So now let us check whether the length and breadth, or if this situation is possible or not, by calculating the discriminant. We know that discriminant d is equal to b square minus 4ac, which is equal to minus 40 whole square minus 4 into 1 into 400. So 40 whole square is minus 40 whole square is 1600 minus 4 4s are 1600. So discriminant is equal to 0. Since discriminant is 0, the equation has equal roots, real and equal roots. So now the roots of the equation will be x is equal to, since b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, since b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, I can write x is equal to minus b by 2a, which is equal to minus b, that is minus of minus 40 divided by 2 into 1. So minus of minus 40 is plus 40 by 2. 2 ones are 20s are. Therefore, here our value of x, or the root, was equal to b. The variable was b, that is breadth. Therefore breadth of the garden, that is breadth of the garden of the park is 20 meters. Both the roots will be equal to 20 and 20. So the breadth of the park is 20 meters. Then the length is, we knew that length is 40 minus breadth. Length is L is equal to 40 minus b, which is equal to 40 minus 20, which is equal to 20 meters once again. So the park is not a rectangle, but it is a square. If from the given conditions we do not get a rectangular park, but we get a square park, the park is a square, not a rectangle, because both length and breadth are equal to one another. So that gives us a square. So this completes your chapter quadratic equations. Thank you.